Hi everyone, I hope you're charging ahead with your Eat More Fruits and Veggies challenge with Dietitian in Your Kitchen. Last week I talked about stocking the pantry, fridge, and freezer to make fitting fruits and veggies into your diet easier. Being well prepared with some non-perishables or long-lasting staples makes preparing a veggie or fruit-centric meal, whether it be for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack, much easier to do. But today I'd like to touch on shopping for the fruits and veggies themselves. So first, let's talk about organic versus conventional. People often think organic produce has a nutritional advantage over conventional, which is not true. However, organic produce isn't sprayed, so obviously they don't have the pesticide residue that conventional produce can have. And pesticides aren't great to ingest, but they also can have a negative impact on the environment. They're in the runoff and can get into our groundwater. So there's more of an impact than just on our bodies. So that's something to consider. I'm sure you've heard of the Dirty Dozen list. Strawberries, spinach, nectarines, apples, peaches, pears, celery, grapes, cherries, tomatoes, bell peppers, and potatoes. These are the fruits and veggies that are heavily sprayed, and so you should buy organic whenever possible for those items. There's also a Clean 15 list. Corn, avocado, pineapple, cabbage, onions, frozen sweet peas, papaya, asparagus, mango, eggplant, honeydew, kiwi, cantaloupe, cauliflower, and grapefruit. These aren't as heavily sprayed. If you're wanting to spend where it counts, you can get away with the conventional version of these items. Fruits and veggies can be more expensive than prepackaged foods oftentimes, particularly if you're buying organic, but there are certain ways around that, and these are such an important thing in our diet. It's really necessary to find a way to make your budget count when it comes to buying fresh fruits and vegetables. So sometimes farmers markets and farm stands are associated with a boutique novelty shopping, but they actually are often less expensive than the grocery store. The items don't get marked up like they do at the grocery store, and they often have great deals. So 3 bunches of kale for $5, for example, versus $3.99 per bunch at the grocery store. They often have imperfect or blemished produce, bins at the farmer's market or farm stand that really aren't as pretty. They don't taste any different. They might have some spots or something of the sort. So farmers mark them down tremendously. And purchasing blemished produce is a really effective way to get more for your money. Plus, it helps prevent food waste, so you can feel extra good about yourself when you're grocery shopping for the imperfect fruits and vegetables. Farmers markets also expose you to fruits and veggies that you might not normally see at the store. Ramps in the spring, sunchokes, cardoons, different types of melon. You can always ask a farmer about fruit or veggie that's unfamiliar to you and ask his or her favorite recipe. Shopping at the grocery store does have its perks too. Obviously, sometimes it's just way more convenient. But also they have box screens that I discussed last week that can help save on time because they're pre-washed. And many stores have a selection of pre-chopped veggies as well, which can be really helpful on a weeknight when you're in a rush. It's fall now, which is prime time for roasted vegetables. Simply toss the veggie, whether it be Brussels sprouts, broccoli, butternut squash, carrots, etc., with some olive oil, black pepper, and sea salt. Spread them on a baking sheet and roast them at 400 degrees until they're tender and starting to caramelize or brown. You can eat them with pasta and some Parmesan cheese or pecorino cheese, or with hummus on brown rice with a fried or poached egg on top. They're really versatile. You can also get frozen produce at the grocery store, which is an excellent way to keep fruit and veggies on hand in case you run out of fresh and can't make it to the store. The nutritional content of frozen fruits and vegetables is great because they're frozen at the peak of ripeness and freshness, and so all the goodness is preserved inside. So don't think that you're getting less of a nutritional benefit if you're eating frozen. It's just as good. Some of you might live near grocery stores and farmers markets, and some of you might not. I actually drive pretty far to get to the grocery store with good produce options. So I plan my trips really carefully. Some produce keeps better than others. I often get lettuce and things that have shorter shelf life to eat in the next few days after I shop, and plan meals for later in the week using broccoli or zucchini, Brussels sprouts, kale, squash, some of the hardier vegetables that keep better. So those are my tips. Have fun at the market, have fun at the farmer's market, grocery store this week. As always, feel free to direct message me on the Food Stand app @AnnFood, or send an email to team@thefoodstand.com. Bye.